Good evening, everybody. Mike Vacchi, PrincetonTrader.com, here with your evening recap for Sunday night, August the 25th, 2013. Okay, daily chart of the ES, and, what are we seeing? Okay, let me zoom in one here. We traded, see, we got the 38% to 50% retracement of the move here that we had drawn that rectangle around. We traded down to the bottom of that rectangle, and then we traded out of it. So, we talked, and I talked in the morning webcast saying, we are going to get a bounce. We are bouncing. We're absolutely going to get a bounce. You don't trade between the second and third standard deviation Bollinger Bands for any extended period of time and not get a bounce. So we've bounced. The first part of that bounce has gone advantage bulls. They traded through the red line here, which is the 50-day exponential moving average. Okay, if it was going to be an ideally bearish scenario, it fails at that line, and then we roll over and we really die. But the bulls just aren't that weak. You don't end up that weak, with an uptrend like this. Okay? So, what am I looking at? I'm looking at a move up into this box that we drew last week. It was here, 1669 to 1670. Recall the importance of the 1670 level back here. Will it be resistance? It was support. Will it now be resistance? You see the green line descending. That's the middle Bollinger Band, the 20-day simple moving average. As it sheds these higher prices, it's going to continue down at essentially a 45-degree angle, I believe, to meet the 1670 area. I think we trade up to 1670, and then it really is going to be high noon decision time in this market. Is it a lower high that rolls over, or do we break back through the middle band like we did off of the 1553 lows and push on? But recall what happened here. We did 5 days of knocking around the middle band. The same could happen here. This could be a real battleground for 4 or 5 days. So, there's a couple of trades in there. I think there's a long trade to be had up to the 1670 area. At that point, I think you have to step aside and let the bulls and bears battle it out to see who's going to win the middle band. And we can talk about what the signs and scenarios are of that. If it's a 4 or 5 day battle at the middle band, what you want to see is, are the bears able to take out the prior day low? Are the bulls able to take out the prior day high? If they continually make higher highs each day, the chances are that the next time they go up and through the middle band, that they break through and convert it, are good. If every day you are seeing lower lows, then the chances are that the middle band is going to hold up, be resistance, and break down increases. Okay? But that's a conversation for the next couple of nights. What we're talking about right now is that all signs seem to point to a test of the 1670 to 1675 area. And, you can long that with a tight stop and, try to catch the handles up into that zone. At that point, you step aside, let the bulls and bears battle. We'll see who wins the war for the middle band. This time, it's a battle that the bears have won maybe once in the last 18 months. But there are a lot more question marks in this market than there have been in a long time with respect to tapering, with respect to who the next Fed chair is going to be. So the bears have a better argument than they've had for a while. But we'll just have to see how price reacts to the middle band. Okay, everybody have a fantastic night. Follow us on Twitter at Princeton Trader. Check out the website. Come check out two-week free trial to the chat. No obligation, no credit card down. Come take a look. We're trading them during the day. We're trading them on a swing basis, and a lot of good stuff going on in there. We'd love to have you. Have a fantastic night. Trade them well. I'll be back in the morning with a pre-market webcast.